I have not yet gone to Bayou Boogaloo, but if I do go, I want to go on a kayak.
I know.
I want to be in the water.
That's the way
That's
to do
the
it.
draw,
I know.
right?
Yeah.
Because it's hot outside.
I know, it's hot. I know.
Look, I'm trying not to complain.
Right, not negative.
I'm thinking, not negative.
It's hot.
It's hot.
Just factual.
Just factual.
It is. It's hot. And that's how it's going to be all week.
All week.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't
low
have...
90s, though. You said low 90s.
Yeah, lower 90s, I think. But you can see there we are expecting enough humidity to make it feel like upper 90s and maybe even around 100. The big thing, of course, is that we're switching from that active wet pattern that we had been in. Last week, we had a lot of rain chances. We had those rounds of, in some cases, very strong storms moving through. This week, not like that at all. It will be very different as we're just warming up. And we actually keep a pretty steady forecast all the way through Memorial Day weekend next weekend. Looking outside right now, looks quiet. It has been a mostly clear kind of day. Temperatures now 70s to lower 80s. Not much wind, just barely coming in up to about 5 miles per hour or so from the south. And then here is satellite and radar, everything quiet. Looking up in the atmosphere to the mid-levels, all these oranges and reds, that's indicating some dry air. So interesting to see anything active or anything with a lot of moisture, storms and convection off to the north of us. And here we are with just these mid-levels with the dry air. Now you may have said, it felt pretty humid to me, and that's because at the surface we still have enough humidity to make it feel a little bit hotter than the air temperature. But we may see our humidity continuing fairly steady with dew point temperatures roughly around 70 this week. So we'll just kind of get used to this week, I guess, the 90s and also enough humidity to make it feel like close to 100. Tonight, lows north and south around 70. Tomorrow, I have about 90 for the high. Today was actually 91 for the high. Yesterday, only about 84 because we had that rain in the morning, but no rain really expected this week. We'll have lots of sun and that summery feel. You may be up early this week going for your morning run and noticing, oh, it's really humid. If you've noticed that in the past couple of weeks, it's going to be very humid in the mornings this week. And you can see by 9 a.m. still in the upper 70s and then quickly getting into the 80s. I was showing you our hotter than average temperature outlook for the end of May. And why we're seeing that, and you saw it was especially concentrated to our southwest, is because in the upper atmosphere, our pattern just features this high building in, kind of extending out to the northeast and covering our part of the Gulf Coast. So hot week and no rain when you get those high pressure systems, and we'll be kind of on the fringes of it. It'll be centered a bit more to the southwest. That's why our temperatures aren't going up even more, but this is what I have for our 7-day temperature outlook. Notice that our average high is 86, so we will be above average. Humidity this week, just to show you the next 7 days, looks about the same. There will be some minor fluctuations here and there, but generally we'll be feeling rather summer-like. I wanted to let you know that a pool forecast and lots of students getting out of school this week, that'd be a good idea because we don't have the threat of those thunderstorms that sometimes kind of hover in the afternoons or pop up and the lightning makes you get out of the pool. And we will have certainly some summer-like kind of temperatures to go with that pool. So I'd say pretty good week to get out there and do something summery like that if you can. We really don't have much of a rain chance even toward the end of the week. We will eventually see a little weak cool front approach, but right now it just doesn't look like we're going to see any big effects with that. No notable temperature or humidity difference. And one thing we might see is possibly a few showers or storms with any fronts that approach, but just not looking like any of that will get close enough to us this week to really enhance that rain chance at any point. So for now, mornings upper 60s to lower and middle 70s, a little cooler by a few degrees north of the lake, and then our highs steady around 90, mostly sunny to partly cloudy, and that'll take us into next weekend and even into Memorial Day, of course, just outside this 7-day forecast.